John, calm down. It'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth? Or maybe it was just that you'd never bothered to ask? You guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. You're gonna need a bigger safe. Who's this guy? Enter name. Spade slick, got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. Okay. State name and rank. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Jack, don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Jack, call a minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine. You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Jack, throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait. What now? Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents, which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. John, present time. Open a present, see what's inside. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what is inside and oh god, yes. John, obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point. But hey, you'll take them. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, really, this is just way too many cards. John, equip array fetch modus. The array modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring. John, read instructions for control deck. There's nothing to read, really. You just pop some Modus cartridges in the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start by putting the stat and Q modi in the slots. Your Sylladex now behaves like both a stack and a Q. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Sylladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct Q stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. John, open the big one. You thought wrong. John, fill up an entire Q stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q stack full of shoes. John, captcha fruit gushers. Dang. You spaced out and put it in the wrong Q stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. John, closely inspect fruit gushers box. So delicious. You can't wait to captcha one of these packs and make like 1,000,000 gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. The heinous Batter Witch has her gnarled claws in everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Why? John, mental breakdown.
Cool fructose monsoon. Kiwi mango colonic rush. Wicked watermelon groin injury. Mixed berry social anxiety disorder. Neon green ectofacial jam and sour diabetic wild cherry Asian dressing rampage.
This is stupid.
Jade, retrieve package.
Strife. Arraign. Arsenalize. Artillerate. Armamentify. Arf. Go fetch. Good dog. Best friend.
Rose, check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is... You'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Rose, look around room. Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room, or at least what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Rose, watch the meteor impact. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. John, get down to business. Suddenly, you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time, you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up, and punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream. You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Jade, obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Jade, quick, get into bed. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you, a strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Jade, realize you can fly. There is not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Jade, open the package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside. Otherwise, you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable. Ghostly trickster, GT, began pestering garden Gnostic, GG.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade.
Yay! Thank you, John.
Phew, okay. I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose and Dave's too. Why do your guys' birthdays gotta be all bunched together like that? You're running me ragged.
I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that.
I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink.
I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. Might be a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait.
Aw, man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Ugh.
John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it will be a nice surprise when it does.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I had to tell someone to go away.
Oh, God, the trolls again?
Yep.
They've been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there's so many. There are either like 50 of those assholes, or it's one guy with a lot of alt counts.
I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they are probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12.
What do they want with us?
Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It is like a game, I guess. They're like pranksters.
Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever.
But I think they're mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think.
Oh, wow. What? Years? Okay, well, I am sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pestratrum handle to throw them off the trail. So, I guess I'm gonna go do that.
John, make totems. You have already carved a few totems, but you have had to return to the living room for more Cruxite dowels. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You just can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps. Those posters were like children to you. Rose, flee room. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. You suppose you will call it Muty for short. Rose, pester John.
That's quite a totem collection. What are you planning?
Oh, whoa. Hi. Oh. Gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now?
No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, my house finally notched that achievement.
Wow. Congrats, I guess?
Thank you. Have you seen Dave?
Nah. His bro's probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter.
Okay, I'm going to stop putting this grist to use too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay?
Yeah. Okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers.
Gushers.
I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards.
Which posters?
Don't you see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them. They're fucking ruined.
John,
Hmm?
are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters?
Yeah?
Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game, I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interest. John?
Very funny, Rose. Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank.
This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation.
Yes. Yes. Let's keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Ha 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 ha. Oh my.
WV, descend. You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You have used all the cable you can find. You will have to come up with another plan. WV, sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cables.
Absolutely not! What are you, crazy? A mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances ever, period.
WV, purify the temple. That's such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. That temple is way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. Wait, what's that? There's something dangling from the top of one of the towers near the temple. WV, command Serenity to carry the rope to you. She is a tiny insect and cannot possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. She does, however, inform you of what the ledge contains through a series of informative blinks. There is an old rusty harpoon lodged in the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched up jumble of handy cable. This strikes you as convenient. It is almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and that you were particularly attached to that mayoral sash and would stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. WV. Get ye rope. Okay, we just established it was a cable and not a rope, but that's okay. You take a hasty swig from one of your delicious pawns and put down. You then quickly adjust the coordinates to purify the jumble of handy cable. Oh, of course. The time wasn't set to the present moment. Somehow, it got reset to a few hundred years ago. It is some sort of present from the past, in the present. Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope. Inside is a letter and another envelope. This is all highly confusing, and you do not know what to make of it. Still, it is obviously critical mayoral business, which you take very seriously, and you will defend this package with your life. WV. Try to purify the cable again. You set the time to the present and purify the jumble of cable. WV. Take obvious course of action. You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. You then rappel down the station with your package, which must not leave your side. Years in the future. Which is to say, the present moment precisely. An aimless renegade prepares for company. Rose, build as much as you can as fast as you can.
Okay, while I make some stuff here, can you keep an eye out for imps? Just keep the safe or tub handy or something. It'll serve them right for thrashing my posters.
I keep telling you the posters were always like that.
And I keep telling you, ha ha, very funny.
Here, look.
Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them.
Even if I had the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop.
Then why didn't you tell me they were there?
I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought they were strange, certainly, but was not struck by any particular impulse to discuss them.
Okay. It still doesn't make any sense, though, implying that I drew them a while ago and then forgot, and couldn't see them and now suddenly see them? That's stupid. What would that even mean?
It looks like you were in your father's room recently.
Yeah.
And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there?
Oh no, I just realized. You're gonna psychotherapify me. Well, don't bother.
Maybe I'm just being a friend?
Maybe. Eyes suspiciously. Anyway, I guess you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even see.
That doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affected you. I think it clearly has in some way.
Well, I don't know. At first I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns, because of course they are stupid and I hate them a lot. But then I didn't see any. It was weird. I felt weirdly, disappointed almost.
Is it fair to say this changed your perception of your father?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it such a stretch to conclude it changed your perception of other things as well?
No, maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy.
John, alchemize.
I don't like to use the word crazy.
Oh god. See? This is therapy bullshit.
That was a joke. But anyway, whether it means you are crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably long-standing tendency for scrawling this imagery is really your subconscious trying to express something disturbing within you. Possibly something from your past, which you have blocked out. And since you have suppressed it, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawings. Therefore, they have been invisible until now.
Why now?
Perhaps because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the worldview your subconscious has obstructed to obfuscate the truth. That your dad is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him, and subsequently reviled as a sort of defense mechanism.
But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got all these statues and paintings everywhere.
Is it unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one with a passion for clowns? Because of all the strange drawings in your room. A father then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond. Or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interests. Either is plausible. I don't know your dad that well.
I don't know. Not sure about all this. But I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny sassacred fedora I just made.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Wow, what are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say, but this is all looking kinda silly.
I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there is a more substantial foundation for later on. But I'm starting to wonder if it will be strong enough. It's kind of starting to wobble a little. I don't think brick chimneys were meant to serve this architectural purpose.
Yeah, no shit.
I might have to adopt a different building strategy. Stick to more load-bearing walls and blockier shapes, especially since grist has been easier to come by lately.
Okay, but you really must be running low on time by now, right?
Right.
Strider!
Jade, dream up extra arms and play advanced bass solo. Jade, change wardrobifier to cycle through stars, heart, horseshoe. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle though, 'cause you like it. Jade, go explore the Golden City. Jade, go and make a new friend. WV. Eat letter and envelope. Will you cut that out? You have company. WV. Look behind you. See? Over there. WV. Read letter.
Dear Mr. Mayor, go here. Give present. Hooray! Oh, please do this. The freedom of your people depends on it. Gee, your friend.
WV. Give present. Hooray!
To Miss Mail Lady.
Jade. Gracefully fly to the other golden tower. You decide to check on your neighbor. Jade. Inspect neighbor's tower. It is very much the same as your own. The only difference is that this one is home to a young boy instead of a young girl. You peer through the window. John is, of course, sound asleep. It looks like he is having troubled dreams as usual. You cannot disturb his slumber though. He will wake up when he is ready. Speaking of John, you wonder if he got the birthday present you sent him, or, for that matter, if you even remembered to send it. Darn, you get so confused sometimes. If only you had some system in place to help you remember things. Your moon is getting very close to Skya. You had better go inside soon. It is never a good idea to be outside during the eclipse. Maybe you can take the opportunity to log onto your computer and ask John about his present. You just know he will think it is awesome, and it will be a great way to thank him for the wonderful present he got you.